Woo! Can you see me? I really need to know. I say it every time, bitch. My hair's a mess. Excuse it. I really tried to do something with it, but it's not working. So today, I'm going to do more of my Q&A. I meant to get to it before now, but then I don't know. Life happens. Stuff is going on. I've been making plans. My birthday's next week. Hey! It's next Tuesday. So, May the 3rd, is my birthday. So, I've been, like, making plans, making tattoo appointments. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, I'm gonna do more of my Q&A. Once again, I'm gonna try and get as many as I can. If I don't get, I don't think there's been too many posting anymore on it, so, I'll try and get as much as I can, but if I don't get the rest of them, today, then I will get them in part 3, and because I did 3 parts in my other one, and I'll do 3 parts in this one. And what do you think about Rosita? I love the development oh, shit, I didn't even say her name. Back it up. Rewind. Amy Contreras. Listen, I said it last time. If I fuck up your name, I'm so sorry. I'm Southern, okay? It's just English is not my first language. It's Amy that. I tried, okay? What do you think about Rosita? I love the development she received, but also a little game, okay. I do like Rosita. I don't like her as much in the show, or but I just don't care about her as much in the show as I did in the comics. Maybe it's because she gets less screen time or something, and I rarely ever see her, or something. I don't know. But I feel like they've really watered Rosita down to, like, a sex object, which is really fucked up, and really makes me angry, because Rosita's so much more than that, and I feel like they've just turned her into this, like, thing to look at and to, like, sleep with all the guys and stuff, and it's really fucked. I really don't like it, actually. I'm glad that, but I'm not even that happy about this stuff that's happened, because, like, in order for Sasha to get some happiness, it was at the expense of Rosita, and I don't like that. But I do like her character. But I absolutely adore her in the comics. In the show, I do like her. I just don't care about her as much in the show. Like I said, most likely because the screen time thing. In the comics, you see her a lot, and in the show, not so much. A lot of the women you hardly ever see, so, you know. Okay, and then the little game, it's like a this or that kind of thing. Oh shit, here we go. I've like just looked at them and okay. Rosita or Jessie? That's easy. Rosita. All the way. Hands down. Completely. I will choose anybody and anything over Jessie. We know this. Negan or Rick? I wish I could pick both. Negan. Tara or Sasha? Sasha. Abe or Eugene? Eugene. Sophia or Enid? Sophia. Love your channel, by the way. I know I don't comment often, but you've helped me through so many hard times. Oh my god. This is what I live for right here. Comments like that. And that's what I go through half of this shit for. All the stupid idiots that I have to put up with all the time. This is what I do it for. People that say stuff like that. And I have people comment all the time that they've had a really hard day, or they're going through something and they watch a video of mine and it makes them smile. That's what I'm doing this for, okay? I have no ulterior motives, nothing like that. I'm just doing this to make you guys happy, make you laugh and stuff like that. And so then we can talk about this show that we're all ridiculously, most likely problematically obsessed with. But thank you so much. That is so, oh, you're so pretty, by the way. Thank you so much. You all, god. John Smith! Like Pocahontas, John Smith? What's your opinion on TV Dwight? I think I love him. I don't know if that has to do with the fact that it's Austin Emilio or what, but I love him. I think he's great. I do think he's a bit different than Comic Dwight in some ways, but Not necessarily in a bad way. So, yeah, I think I really like TV Dwight. I do. And anybody that shoots Daryl, I'm down with. The man has to get hurt at some point. Come on. He's not fucking immortal. Or maybe he is. Mr. Zombie Kid, you're on Twitter too, right? I see you on Twitter all the time. And I see you here a lot. What kind of music do you listen to? You strike me as a rockabilly girl from your style. I listen to literally everything. But mostly the older stuff. I said it in my first Q&A that I did, but I listen to a lot of classical music. I love classical, and I love like all the old stuff, the Elvis and Frank Sinatra and Johnny Cash and like all those people I love to death. Dinah Shore I love, and Ella Fitzgerald I love, and Peggy Lee I love. Like I love all the old ones. I love that music. That's like my favorite music in the world. But you know who I'm really into right now is Zayn from One Direction. You know, he left that group and now he's on his own. I love his solo stuff. It's really good. Damien, Damien Kishuk. What's your real name? My real name is Shady, but it's Shadie, Shady. And it is my real name. Before someone asked that, it is my real name. It's on my birth certificate. My mom, she's out there. This, I love this question. I saw this when it was commented originally, and I've been laughing about it ever since. But it's from Mona Bet, I guess, right? Bet. I feel like that can't be anything else. Bet. Who would you rather sleep with, Negan or Rick? I wish that this question had a threesome option, because I'd totally do that. But I don't think Rick's the top to have a threesome, unfortunately. Or maybe he is, I don't know. And I kept thinking about this and like what I would, and I really thought about it like realistically. If I had Rick right here and Negan here, and I got to pick who I wanted to go sleep with. Rick Negan. And I thought, like I said, thought about it realistically. I'm gonna have to go with Negan. Listen, and just in terms of sleeping with one of them, I know that Rick is probably great at it. You know, I'm sure he is. But clearly, you know, him and Michonne have been loved up this whole time, so I'm sure. And I'm not discrediting him or just saying that he wouldn't be good at it or that I wouldn't enjoy it, because I'm sure I would. But in terms of just who I would rather sleep with, not who I would fall in love with or be with or whatever, who I would sleep with, I'd sleep with Negan. Come on, you know, I don't care if you're a man or a woman or an alien or whatever in the world you are. You know, we all know that Negan would be a hoot. Would be such a good time, okay? We know it. We know he would. And I'm gonna have a good time. I'd rather sleep with Negan. I think about that a lot, actually. Me and Negan, I think about that a lot. Anthony M. If Rick had not killed Shane, how different do you think The Walking Dead would be? Well, I mean, I feel like if he hadn't have killed Shane, Shane would have killed him eventually. I don't think that they're gonna let that go ever. You know, I think that those two that rivalry would have went on forever, and it wouldn't have quit till one of them died. So there'd probably be no Rick if Shane were to have survived that. So there would be a Walking Dead with no Rick, and I don't know how that's possible, because The Walking Dead is Rick. I mean, come on. Oh, there's a non-Walking Dead related. Why do people hate John Cena? I don't know. I don't hate John Cena. I can't answer that for you because I don't know. Oh, Stephen Ogg asked me a question. Let's see, I have a question for you. Will you marry me? Sure. Let's all, can we just all get married? We could be like, you know, like Negan has all those wives, right? I could have just a ton of husbands. We could do that, couldn't we? Or wives too, I guess, if some of the ladies want to join in. I mean, we could do it. I'll marry all of you. But yes, Stephen Ogg, I will marry you too. See, Will Weems? Oh. Your icon's Daryl. If you could rewrite 616's ending, how would you have it end and who would you kill off? I would have had it end like it did in the comics. I would have had him kill somebody and then do his little thing afterwards, and then do the whole ta-ta thing when he leaves. I've had that happen. It would be like carbon copy of the comics, basically, if I could rewrite it and fix it. And I'm sorry, Will, but I would kill Daryl. I'm sorry. I would, though. Listen, he's been here for a long time. He's had a good long run. He's lived through a lot of shit miraculously a lot of the times. But it's time for him to go. Okay, it's time for him to go. Susie. I'm sure someone has told you this before, but you look like Margot Robbie. How do you say her name? I don't know. No one's told me that before. I've never gotten that before. I get Mila Jovovich a lot. I get Lauren Cohen constantly. You seem like somebody who likes horror movies. Do you have any recommendations? Oh my god, I hate them. I hate horror movies. They are the worst. No, I don't know. I would recommend The Omen in the 1970s version with Gregory Peck. Because that movie is fucking terrifying. But I watched it because Gregory Peck was in it. I sat through a horror movie because Gregory Peck was in it. If you haven't seen the original Omen, then you should watch that. Hannah Van Twillart. I'm reading the comics, but I'm not at the Negan part yet. But my question is, since we have seen a very small part of Negan, what can we expect the next season in the world of barbaric levels and his wicked personality? What makes the man so horrible? Killing off one of our faves aside from that. Do I need to prepare myself? See, this is where, it's like I've said, is Negan a son of a bitch? Yes. Can he be a real prick and do some awful shit sometimes? Yes. But he is not as evil and terrible as people make him out to be. He really isn't. He really isn't. Like, he's got a mouth on him, you know, he's like, you know, the foul language and shit like that and threatening people constantly, but I feel like Negan a lot of the times is more bark than bite. You know, he'll threaten to kill you, but it's not really probable that he will. You know, he threatens Carl 24/7 in the comics. The kid's still fine, you know. Like I said, I think that Negan he's a lot of talk, just because I think he finds it fun to do that. But he's not as bad as people try and make him out to be. So I don't think you really need to worry. I mean, yeah, he's gonna kill somebody from the group, but you know, it's not that bad. It really isn't. I mean, like I said, he's got a mouth on him, and you know, does some shit sometimes. You're like, Negan, what the fuck? Like, you know, but he's not really that bad. So don't worry about it. Superman, and your icon is Superman. How was your first time with Negan? Well, I wish I could remember it. Well, my first time with Negan was good. Dick Fortner, I guess. I see you a lot. When did you first realize you loved the old movie stars look? It was one of the, oh man, what movie was it? It was Marlene Dietrich. I saw her. It was that movie where she's wearing the tux. What's the fucking name of that movie? Whatever. It was that movie. But I remember I was just fascinated by her hairstyle and her makeup and everything. I thought it was so beautiful. And then every single old movie that I saw after that, you know, all like Veronica Lake, Marilyn, Audrey, Sophia Loren, all these beautiful actresses, Ingrid Bergman, you know, just gorgeous. There are so many. I see people do these like pinup transformations all the time. That style suits literally everybody and is beautiful on everyone. So I just think that it was just a really great period of time for, you know, makeup and hair and style, because it was just flattering on everybody, and everybody looks so beautiful, so stunning. So it started with Marlene Dietrich though. Mitch Emin, do you think if Andrea hadn't died, Rick and Michonne would have never happened? Oh god. I know that Laurie Holden, who played Andrea, said something at one of those Walker Stalker cons or something like that at one point, and said that Andrea was supposed to have that, you know, that was supposed to happen. but then and they ended up killing her off. I'm sure if she would have lived, yeah, her and Rick probably would have got together, but I don't think the audience would have been very happy about it after this whole governor thing and stuff. But, you know, Rick and Michonne were meant to be, okay, so, who cares about Andrew? Honey Steve, do you think Negan and Carl will have the same relationship as they do in the comics? I hope they do. I don't know if they will or not. I've seen, like, some of the interviews saying that they're going to change up some stuff. I really don't want them to change that, because that's one of my favorite things about the Negan storyline, is his relationship with Carl. But, Crystal K, Coda, Kumi, J-Pop. Whoa. How do you feel about all these stupid ass Negan kills Michonne theories? I'll be honest, I was a bit scared at first, but the more I think about Negan killing Michonne, the less it makes sense. So what are your thoughts? Much love. Much love to you. I'm with you. Stupid ass theories. Stupid ass theories that don't make no fucking sense. It's like I said in the other Q&A, and how I say it every day of my life. Negan is not gonna kill Michonne. It's not her. It's really not. I mean, come on. Just, really? It has to be someone that's been here from day one, like from the beginning, someone that we've taken this whole journey with. Michonne didn't come in till season 3. Like, if you want to get technical, season 2 finale, but we only got like 5 seconds of her. She hasn't been here as long as everybody else. She just got with Rick. Like, they're not gonna kill her yet. They're not gonna kill her yet. Or ever, I hope. But it's not yet. No. It's not Michonne. It's so stupid. Rocco, Peony? Rocco Peony? Peony? Do you think there'll be a fight between Daryl and Dwight? They'll probably fight some more, yeah. If Negan doesn't kill Daryl, I'm sure they'll fight some more. Those two are they'd crawled out of the nearest trailer park, those two, and have just been scrapping ever since. They constantly fight. I don't think they know how to do anything else. I'm Team Dwight, though. Anybody who shoots Daryl. Sorry, Daryl. You have to get hurt at some point, though. I mean, come on. Everybody else has got shot. It was your turn. XX Scar. I'm just gonna say face, even though there's no nay there. Scarface. XX. Hey, Officer Fondly. Oh, I see what you did. Let's see. What is the most adventurous thing you've done in the last 6 months? Well, since I don't smoke, drink, or do drugs, I don't really do adventurous things. But I think the most adventurous thing I've done is I got a very spontaneous piercing, not that long ago, about a month or so ago. Whenever I went to see Batman vs. Superman, I went with a friend of mine. After it was over, we were walking and I looked over him and I said, I'm gonna get something pierced. So, I got a spontaneous piercing. I think that's about as adventurous as I get. Do you have a boyfriend? If not, holla at your boy. Rick gave me a pack of mints to help set the mood. Oh god. I do have a boyfriend and his name is Negan. That's funny though. BMT Prom. If you were to cosplay one TWD character, past or present, who would it be? Negan, and I've done some pictures of me as Negan, Femme Negan, if you will. So that's the only one that I think I could really do. I don't look like any of the women. I know I get Maggie a lot, but you know, my hair's a different color and you know, stuff like that. But you know, it's just like I just pull my hair back like this, and pin it back and gel it back. Put on a white t-shirt and a leather jacket. Bam. Negan. There you go. This will be my last one on this one. And then we'll pick up the other ones on the next one. Razor Sweeney. Like Sweeney Todd. I was wondering if you watch any of Andy's work outside of The Walking Dead, and do you have a personal fave, movie or TV? I have seen a lot of Andrew's work outside of The Walking Dead. I don't know if, he did, a series called Strike Back with Richard Armitage, who I also love. And I really enjoyed that. And I like him in Teachers. I like him in Strike Back. I think I probably picked Strike Back, probably. It was really good. P.S. Can I get a shout out hi from you? Shaq from Malaysia. Yes, you can! Hello! Shaq from Malaysia. I'm glad that you put in parentheses how I'm supposed to say it, because I would have butchered that. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna go now, because I actually just looked at the time. I have somewhere I have to be. So I've got to go. Like I said, if I didn't get you this time, I'll get you in the next part. We will finish this Q&A in the next part. I swear to God we will. So until next time, I am Officer Friendly, over and out. Bye!